Hi everyone, I'm Leanna and I wanted to give you guys a little update. I have been living and working in Montana and I have a few days off, so I am headed to Goldbug Hot Springs in Salmon, Idaho, and there's a nice little hike there, so I figured I would take you guys along. I am about 4 hours away, but first I kind of wanted to show you guys my little setup in the back because I will be car camping. Okay, so this is my setup for now. It looks probably a little bit different than the last time I showed you guys, and it's a little bit messier. So I do have kind of a lighter sleeping bag right here, and then I have a Kelty 0 degree sleeping bag, which will be handy for tonight because it's supposed to get a little bit cold, not too cold, about probably 50 degrees, which I can handle. I mean, this one probably would have been fine, but I do like to stay a little bit warm. And I got my pillows. This is my packable camping chair, my backpack for my hike, a towel, of course, because I'm going to a hot springs. And I have my big backpack just in case I want to pack a little bit more, or if this stuff doesn't fit in here, which I have a feeling it won't, but I can always try. And down here, I have some food for tonight for dinner, my camping stove setup, my trekking poles, and this is more like cooking supplies in here, which I don't think I'll be needing because I have some of these backpacking meals that I'll be utilizing. And yeah, that's my little setup. Alrighty, I am about 4 hours away, so I am going to get out on the road. You guys, it has been absolutely gorgeous here in Montana. Summer is in full swing. It's been absolutely amazing. But before I get too into my road trip, I am going to need some coffee. Hey, I'm good. How are you? No, that'll be it. Okay, I got a salted caramel iced latte. Let's give it a taste. Oh man, that is so good. I love my lattes. Okay, back on the road we go. So I just made it to the trailhead. It felt like the drive took a little bit longer for some reason. I think it was about 4 hours still, but there was kind of a lot of road work going on, and I think that's what made it feel a little bit longer. But the drive was absolutely beautiful and it was so scenic. I just threw on my bathing suit. I have my hiking clothes on over it just so I can change out of it after I'm done in the hot springs. I may have chosen the wrong day to go to a hot springs because right now it is about 90 degrees. So we will see how it goes. But I am about to head out on the hike. It's actually really hot, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous out here. There's views everywhere of the mountains, and I have only just begun. So this trail is about 4 miles long, and all trails showed that it would take about 2 hours, and a couple of the reviews said that the first half is a little difficult and the last half mile is a little steep and difficult as well. So right now I'm kind of in the middle. It's more flat and I think I'm going through like a valley, but we will see how it goes. Whew. I am sweating. I might have to jump in the river instead. All Trails said that I am halfway done. So far it's been really easy, actually. I'm kind of walking along the river and there's not really too much shade on this hike. So wear lots of sunscreen and drink lots of water if you plan on doing this hike in the summertime. Guys, I went off trail a little bit and I found a cactus. I didn't know they had cactus or cacti in Idaho. I thought it was only in like Arizona and Texas and the South. The more you know. Now there's starting to be a little bit of an incline, and then I think I will be at the end. I just made it to the end and it's absolutely gorgeous. The view is breathtaking. The mountains are in the background. There's like, I'd say probably about 10 different pools. There's one that is filled with people that looks a little bit deeper, and it looks like that's kind of the photo spot. So I think I'm gonna wait until they leave and then I'm gonna try and get their spot. The one that I'm in right now is like, I'd say 80 degrees. It feels like bath water, and at the moment that's not very refreshing, but still, it's really cool. Okay, so I hopped into a few of the pools here and kind of relaxed a little bit, and now I'm going to have a snack, and then I think I'm gonna head back down and I might try and find a lake to take a swim in, just to kind of wash the sweat off of me because it is so hot. I think I underestimated the weather. I don't know. It's really hot. I would say to do this hike during the colder months because it'll be a little bit more refreshing. I'll say it is really cool here how there's different temperatures to the different pools. Like one is so super cold, and then another one is like bath water, and then another one is kind of like in between, so you can pick and choose which pool you want to sit in and relax. So I ended up bringing some chocolate, but it is completely melted, so I'm gonna have to eat that later. The only thing that didn't melt are these pistachios, so it looks like this is my snack for now. I am going to start heading back to the car now. I wanted to show you guys this plant. So this is called sagebrush, and essentially if you rub it with your fingers and then smell your fingers, it smells like sage. And it's pretty cool. Very fragrant. I just made it back to my car and I am dripping sweat. It's very hot outside. The plan now is to find somewhere to sleep for the night, and I think there's a place about 10 minutes from where I'm at now. And yeah, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I think I'm gonna find camp for the night. There was a spot that I had in mind, and I just saw it, and it's directly in the sun, and it's 92 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so I think my car would turn into an oven. So I'm going to a different spot. It's a little bit of ways, probably I'd say maybe 20-30 minutes away, but that's fine. And apparently it is like a designated free campground with like pit toilets, fire rings, all that sort of stuff. The one that I just looked at was just a pull-off on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. I think I'm gonna go with the actual campground, and yeah, so we'll see what that one looks like. Okay, I think I finally found a campsite for the night. It's not really a campsite, so the first place that I went to was a pull-off that I didn't want to stay at because I feel like I would have gotten cooked alive. The second one, all the campsites were taken. There were only 3, and it was a boat ramp, so there was lots of traffic. And the one that I'm at now is technically a boat ramp, but it's also like a rest area. It has a pit toilet, some picnic tables. I can already see like there's RVs behind me that have set up camp already. So I think I'm safe here. I'm going to relax and make some dinner, and hopefully I don't get kicked out. I just put on my windscreens so that I can have some airflow and that my car won't turn into an oven, because it still is pretty hot outside. The sun is kind of making its way down, but yeah, I just wanted to get some fresh air in. Well, I was going to see if I could jump in the river, but it's going so fast, I think I would get swept away, and I'm a strong swimmer, but probably not that strong, and I'm a little tired, so I might just like dip my feet in and then call it a day. I just kind of rinsed myself off in the river in the shallow part because I didn't want to get swept away, and I changed into some fresh clothes, and then now I think I'm going to set up camp and make some dinner and read my book and just relax. So I'm trying to decide what I want to eat for dinner. I have home-style chicken noodle casserole. I have Mexican-style adobo rice and chicken. And I have yellow curry with chicken and rice in coconut cream sauce. Which one sounds good to you? I'm waiting. I think I'm gonna go with the yellow curry with chicken and rice because I've been loving Asian style foods. I think this is Asian style, or maybe not, I don't know, but it looks good, so I'm gonna eat this one. Oh, my spork. Nice. How much water do I need? 1.5 cups, 12 fluid ounces. Okay, I'll just guess. Oop. Does that look like 1.5 cups of water? I think so. It's very windy, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Ouch. I think I singed the hairs off my hand. Okay, I'm gonna boil that and then I'm gonna put it in here. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Not bad. It has peas. What? Since when did curry have peas? Oh, it's literally peas right there. Well, okay. I think it'll still taste good. There's lots of spices I can see, so. This is my view. I got Ralph right there. And this is why they call it Red Rocks. Or Red Rocks, wait, what do they call it? Red Rocks Access, I think, but pretty cool. And we have boiling water. Oops, wrong way. Woo! Look at that. All right, it says stir. It smells really good. I can smell the spices from here. When you have one of these meals, you want to make sure when you mix it that you're scraping the bottom really well, because that's where all the spices like to get kind of caked up. All right, now we just close it up and it says to, oh, wow. Yep, that's hot. Oh, shit. Okay. It says to wait 5 minutes. So I will see you in 5 minutes. It's so beautiful out here, honestly. I am a very introverted person. Some of you might be wondering why I do all these trips solo. It's because I'm actually very introverted. I'm a very quiet person, and if you know me personally, you would probably be like, yep, that checks out. But I'm more of like an observer, I guess. Like, if I'm in a large group of people, I kind of just sit back and, I don't know, have a good time, like enjoy. A good time to me is just listening and feeling out the vibes. I don't know how to explain it. Fellow introverts, you will get what I'm trying to explain, but essentially, like, I don't really have much to say unless there's someone very extroverted around. They're like asking about. My timer interrupted me and I forgot where I was going with that. So it says to stir and reseal for another 4 minutes. Wow, that is so good. The coconut milk. I love coconut milk. It's a Big Mac. Okay, so I'm letting that sit for another 4 minutes, and then I'm going to have my dinner. But essentially, I was kind of trying to explain what I'm like in person. I enjoy my own company, and I'm not really afraid of much. Some people are like, well, aren't you afraid? I mean, not really. I kind of figure things out on my own. I kind of always have done that. I'm very independent. I just kind of figure it out and go with the flow for the most part. I will say I'm kind of type A. I do like to plan things out, but with my travels abroad, like backpacking, I will pick a place, like a city, and then once I get there, that's when I'll be like, okay, I want to go here, I'll do like research, da, da, da. So I'm not the one that's like planning years in advance. For example, when I did my road trip across the South Island of New Zealand, I planned that out like a month in advance, and that's pretty last minute if you ask me. Usually people plan it out years in advance because of the whole like van rental and all that sort of stuff, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna just do it right now and go with the flow. But like even right now, I don't even know what to talk about. I mean, if you guys feel so inclined, you can ask me some questions in the comment section and I'll answer them. But for the most part, I just kind of go camping, relax. I like the silence. I like reading books. I like hiking in silence. Unless I'm in bear country, then I will listen to a podcast. So I'm not like blasting music. There's just like talking so that the bears think that there's more people. I don't know if that really works, but okay, I think my dinner is ready. Dinner is served. Oh, that's hot. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like without getting my feet in the video. Can you see it? It looks really yummy. Look at all those spices. Okay, so it's thickened up a little bit. I sense that it's going to be very hot, so I might give it a second because I have had 3-degree burns in my mouth from not waiting for food to cool down because I'm too impatient, and I really don't want to have that happen again. I smell the curry, of course, coconut milk, and that's pretty much it. That's all I know for spices. I'm learning how to cook. The wind. Okay, let's give it a try. Wow. That is delicious. The chicken, I mean, you can definitely tell that it's been freeze-dried and then rehydrated because the texture is a little bit off, but the flavors, it's perfectly salted, which is nice because I've kind of struggled with these meals not being salty enough. It's not really that spicy. It's like a hint of curry spice, but that coconut milk is really the cherry on top. I love coconut milk. I'm loving this so far. I was kind of doubtful. I was like, When I saw it in the store, I didn't really want to get it, but it was really like the only thing that they had. Mountain House, you did a good job on this one. Okay, I am going to finish this up, and then I am probably going to read my book and wait for the sun to set. The sun has finally set and I am going to get ready for bed. I'm going to put my window covers on and brush my teeth, take my contacts out, and crawl into bed. I am about to crawl back into bed. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye!